Hello and welcome to another Simple Man video series. This is number 10 and the name of it is The New Beginning. I'm sorry that I didn't put one up last week. I have my notes and everything and I was going to do that, but this came up yesterday and last night that I want to discuss with you because tomorrow is May 10th. It's the full moon and some really cool things are happening. So let's get right into it. May 10th is Wednesday, is the full moon. It's the Scorpio moon. And it holds extremely and powerful energy for transformation and reaching higher levels of consciousness through the heart and the mind for unity to acquire what the golden age. This is something you can also say it's the age of Aquarius, that they were all talking about in the 60s and 70s. It's the turning point for moving forward for yourself, and it's this energy is about claiming your own interpersonal power, which is our perpetual heritage as a sovereign spiritual being, and we have infinite wisdom and potential. This is when old relationships and ways of thinking go to the wayside for the new, and linking up with your spirit team and your soul family, creating a higher vibration. So be aware and open to where the universe is guiding you in these days is very important. Now, the significance of the full moon is what else lies within the rest of the month of May. This is definitely a turning point for everybody if you're aware of it and you open your heart and you put your full awareness to an intention into all of this. So one of the things that you can do if you do different ceremonies or anything else for the full moon, it can be as simple as lighting a white candle. Then you're going to want to put that intention out that this is the month for transformation for you to connect to your inner power, who you truly are. Now, this full moon ties in with what I believe to be a gateway through free will, intention, faith, belief energies for the first May new moon, which is going to be on May 25th. Now, so with setting your intention for the full moon, you're lining up for what you want to lead into for the new moon on the 25th. And then that just carries on your intention. Now, here's the kicker to it all. I've done sacred geometry studies since 2009. And I had completely forgot about this, so you can check it out. Now, I posted about the Scorpio moon on my Facebook page, but I also posted about a doctor, I should have wrote his name down, who has been studying this for quite a long time. But I remembered, because I'd also studied Hopi prophecy and things with the Mayans, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks, because the Mayan prophecy speaks of different waves of consciousness, and I'll explain that in a minute. So, however, the day before, May 24th, is the beginning of that ninth wave. Now, as a side note, this is also aligns with the Hopi prophecy and other indigenous tribes from around the world. It's just stated in different ways. But May 24th marks the ninth wave of consciousness. Before March 9th, 2011, the levels of consciousness was not activated nor accessible to create a unity consciousness. This is when we create a resonance within the ninth wave on a larger collective scale with a wave that generates unity consciousness. It's not a one-time event, it's the beginning. It's a continuous waves of enlightenment and awareness within the ninth wave. There's more dates, but I want you to just read it for yourself. Go into my page. It speaks, there's a Mayan link on there about this story. And he has links. He's very well educated and has dedicated his life to studying not only that, but also getting in touch with Mayan elders and spending time with them so that he can decipher it. Because this whole thing about December 21st, 2012 was completely off. So he explains some of that, and he explains how the different waves affected us. And this is also why sometimes we don't feel so good, because we're going through these adjustments. It's a vibrational change, literally. And so this is how it can affect you. But please read the stories and do a little bit of research. You're going to find this quite fascinating. We're living in some days that have never been in recorded history since the beginning of the earth, or the beginning of time. This is why I recently said in one of my posts that the whole issue of karmic debt is coming to an end, because that is also part of what all of this golden age is all about. We've gone through enough shit. We've paid our dues, so to speak. So there's some exciting times coming on, and I'm not one to put on a happy smiley face and tell you that everything's hunky-dory and great and all this other stuff all the time, when it's not. So for me to get excited about something, this is pretty intense. And it's going to come in waves. You're still going to have your everyday life, but you're going to start seeing things change in your world, literally. Okay? And as you change, it's sort of like the old saying, be the change that you want to see in the world. Well, guess what? As long as you're aware of this and you're putting forth the effort, then you're on the boat. You know what I'm saying? You're already with us as a collective consciousness to bring unity and love into this golden age that we're so much looking forward to. So anyway, I just wanted to explain all this to you. I'm going to post this real quick on Facebook because I got to get to work. I'm already late. But I find this very important, and I wanted to share this with you guys. Share this video and this post on Facebook of this video that I'm about to put up. Get people aware of how important this is. Set your own intentions through your heart, connected with your mind. Open yourself up. And I know some of you are going through some transitions right now where you're losing people in your life, in relationships or jobs, and you're going through some stuff. But I'm telling you, it's like, you're in the fire. Okay? You are getting rid of all the junk that you no longer need. It's just burning off. You're being forged so that you can come out. You're Phoenix. That's what it is. You're rising from the ashes. We all are. At least the ones that are open to enlightenment. You know what I mean? And awakening. So, yeah, really cool. Wanted to get this out. Love all of you. And as I always say, dare to dream, because it's coming. Get ready for one hell of a ride.